everybody, what's up? It is Sarah with the Unleashed Beauty, and today, you guys, we are jumping into the new Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notifications bell so that you guys never miss a new upload. Okay, now let's chat about this. In case you don't know me, I live in the comments section of YouTube videos. I don't know what it is about the comments. I love reading feedback. So you guys drop me comments on this video, okay? I love reading comments and getting feedback from people all over the place on a whole different range of topics, like everything. And it doesn't matter what the topic of the video I'm watching, I am always reading the comments to see what people think about what's happening, what they'd like to see instead, you know, just getting all of those pieces of information, taking it all in. Plus, let's face it, a lot of times that's some entertainment. Something that I kept seeing that was so genius to me was so many of you out there wanted to see somebody use this palette and do a demo and do a tutorial on this palette who was not a professional makeup artist and who was not a beauty guru, somebody who is just a normal average human being, just like most of us are out there, right? I know I'm normal-ish. Probably not. Okay. I decided that I was going to get this palette. I knew when it was coming out that I had to have the Bloodlust palette, and I really wanted to be able to show you guys from my standpoint how I would use this. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just a girl who loves her makeup. And so I really wanted to be able to show you guys that it can be done no matter your skill level. You just get it and you jump in and see what you can create. So if you guys want to see some more looks from me using the Bloodlust palette, let me know, okay? I think this could be so much fun to do a few different looks and see what all we're able to create with this palette. So let's jump in and see how we managed to come up with this purple eyeshadow look. So here it is, stunning, right? The velvet packaging is so luxurious. The purple is amazingly gorgeous, and it has this really great little jewelry clasp for opening. And behold, this mirror, first of all, this mirror is enormous. And honestly, y'all, I don't know what the internet was complaining about because I'm seeing quite a few purples. No, this is not the purple palette of our dreams, but I get it. I feel like the colors that are included that don't go with the purple theme of things are kind of like dark and vampy. But there are some light, fun pastel shades that are going to be great for springtime. So it is a very versatile palette, believe it or not. And I'm actually digging this color story. First impressions, there are some really wearable shades in here that I think would be great for absolutely anybody. And then obviously there's a few more dramatic tones that can be a little bit intimidating, but I think that we can introduce these and come up with something really fun that's still something that anybody could wear. I went ahead and started with primer on the eyelids today, and I did use my Moodstruck eyeshadow primer. This one is by Unique. I do sell this one, you guys. Disclaimer, I sell it. So if you want this and you buy it using the link in the description box, I will earn a small commission. But this one is so legit, you guys. If you are looking for a tacky primer that's really going to grab onto your shadows, that's by far and away the best one that I've used. So with that out of the way, let's jump into this look. Let's get started with Vivid Mood. We're going to use this one in the crease and kind of the outer corner just to start laying down some color. I'm in love with this shade already just from swatching it. And I have seen this one used in a few tutorials online. So I knew that we had to use this one today. So I'm just popping this one right into the crease. Look at that color. It's so gorgeous. There's always so much color payout with these Jeffree Star shadows, even with the mattes. And I don't normally run into trouble with them being patchy or anything, and they blend out really seamlessly. So just from swatching and now putting this one actually down on the eye, I have no doubt that Jeffree Star came through with formulas again. Also want to bring this down into that inner corner. Start building up some color here as well. And I'm not worried about how this is blending onto my lid because we're about to pop a lid color on there and it will be all fine and good and well. I'm going into the same color with a slightly bigger brush. This is a fluffy crease brush. This is just going to help me soften up that top edge a little bit. Okay, we're going to be looking like a whole hot mess for a minute until we really get going with this one. So we're just going to leave it. We're going to call it good. Okay, normally I wouldn't go straight to this step, but we're going to jump in with our lid color, which is Take the Crown, this gorgeous shimmery lilac shade. And I'm going to use my finger to apply this one. And I'm just going to pop that straight onto the lid. Again, really smooth formula. The shimmer is there. The color is stunningly beautiful. And I'm just applying this all over the open area of the lid. Bringing it out to that outer corner. Look at that color. Love this one. I'm going to grab that fluffy crease brush again and just using whatever product was left. Give that a nice quick blend along the top edge. Let's go ahead and use Deviant, probably the lightest of the purple tones, and we're going to pop this one along the very top. This is going to be kind of a transition to give us a blend. I would usually use a warmer color for this. Deviant's a little cool, but I feel like it ties back to Take the Crown, which we have on the lid already. So I'm just using that to buff right along the top of our color here and help diffuse that eyeshadow. Let's go with a darker shade now. We're going to get really dark with it for a minute and we're going to use Dungeon on the outside corner. So this is definitely the darkest purple in the palette. If you're not counting the black with the purple glitter, this is it. And I just want to use this to kind of smoke out that outside corner. And we'll bring it a little ways into the crease for a little bit of dimension. Now I'm going to go back in again with my fluffy crease brush and just blend along that Dungeon. These shadows really are easy to apply and very easy to blend out and work with. Do not get down on yourself. If you are not a makeup artist and you really don't know what you're doing, but you want to try all the things, try all the things. Because if I can do this and have it look good, y'all can do this and have it look good. Because I cannot resist using Wet Jewel, the pinky shade, we're going to go in with that and pop some in the inner corner before I keep going with the rest of this look and finish up the lower lash line. I just want to get this little bit of brightness into the inner corner. And this one is so stunning. Jeffree Star. That's beautiful. Okay, so I did go ahead and pop a little Your Majesty under the eyebrow. I just kind of brighten things up without doing a shimmery highlight. I didn't want to do all that today. I want to let the eye speak for itself. So we're going to go ahead and do the lower lash line, and I'm going to get started with Scandal Water. You guys, this one is just a really cool tone. It's like a periwinkle, kind of a blue. I'm going to lay this down most of the way under that lower lash line. And I'm going to stop just shy, so I'm going to leave a little space between our highlight and Scandal Water. And then I am going in with a liner brush and we're going to go into Dungeon again. So this matte purple, very dark, very deep, and we're going to pop that right up against the lash line. And then to finish this one off, I'm going back into Vivid Mood, which was the first purple that we used. And I'm going to use that to fill in that space we left here. This is going to bring a little warmth back in to the look. And then we're also going to use that to blend right along the bottom edge of the Scandal Water. And you guys, that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the other eye, do a liner and a lash, and I will be back with the finished look and my final thoughts. Okay, you guys, I am back. Here is our finished look. What do you think? I love it. I love purples, especially having green eyes. It really makes the green come out, makes them pop, and it makes me so happy. So hopefully by watching this video, you guys have realized that you do not have to be a makeup artist to own an artistry palette, such as the gorgeous Bloodlust palette by Jeffree Star. Really, anybody can do looks with any of these shadows. You just have to have the confidence in yourself to know that you can if you try. As for my thoughts on the palette, I obviously didn't get into every single shadow that comes in Bloodlust, but the ones that I did use were phenomenal. You guys, the product formula was so on point, which is normal for Jeffree Star. If you've used the brand, you know this, right? But it was so on point. Everything was nice and creamy. I didn't run into patchy colors. The only downfall was there was some fallout in the pan, which again, that's not something that I like to harp on. It happens. I did have a little bit of fallout on my face, mostly with that wet jewel. Being a glitter, that's kind of expected. I just brushed it away with the brush. It was really easy to get rid of. It didn't leave any marking or anything like that in the rest of my makeup, so I'm good with that. Could there have been more purple shadows included? Probably so. I feel like Blood Sugar was very much on point with the reds and kind of pinky tones. Blue Blood was really full on blue. That was a great blue palette. So when Bloodlust was announced and we saw that purple packaging, I had my heart set on a palette full of purples. We didn't get that. However, I feel like the purples that were included were so perfect. There's a wide range of warms and cools. You've got your mattes and your shimmers. So I think that for me, that's enough. And then adding in the other colors to kind of round out and complete the color story in Bloodlust, I'm great with what's included. I don't think that we're lacking in anything. I don't think that anything else could have been included to really enhance the range of purples that are already there. I think that's completely perfect the way that it is. That's just my opinion. Don't come for me if you disagree. I'm here to give you my thoughts, and those be it. I think that if this is a palette you have been considering anyhow, get it. You guys, the packaging alone, it's worth the splurge. If you've got some Jeffree Star products, you want to build your collection, you can't miss this one. So what do you guys think of our look today? Let me know down below in the comments section. Also, you guys, be sure if you don't already subscribe, click that subscribe button and ring the notifications bell so that you never miss a new upload. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a beautiful day. Be kind to one another. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.